Joining us now is the Deputy Leader of the Scottish Liberal Democrats, Alistair Carmichael. Very good morning to you.
Good morning. Hi.
Are you disappointed that he's resigned?
I'm disappointed. I think he had been in just 2 years of any effective leader for the party. You know, in 2 years, he has brought us back from the margins to the centre of political debate. He's given us political relevance. He's doubled the party membership and he's increased by 50%, still not that big, the number of MPs that we have in the House of Commons.
It is an issue for voters that he may think homosexuality is a sin.
No.
And presumably, if you're a Christian, something being a sin has pretty serious consequences.
Well, I mean, if you're a Christian, then I think the arbiter of what is sinful or not is God, and I don't think any other view actually comes into play. What I think does matter is your voting record, your conduct in public life. And there is absolutely nothing in Tim Farron's record on these fronts that suggests that he's in any way prejudiced. He has always been committed. He has an impeccable record.
Does indicate
no,
a
I'm sorry,
sort of internal prejudice.
Well, look, you're doing the same thing here. And really, you know, why was it so important that Tim Farron's views on this were exposed and pressed in this way? When, you know, I've campaigned in every general election since 1979. I have never seen theology become so important in the conduct of a political
Alistair.
debate. And I think it really, you know, there are serious questions for you and your colleagues in the media to be asking yourselves now about where these lines are drawn.
Yeah, undoubtedly. One of the things that people will be saying this morning, though, is if Tim Farron has stood up publicly and said he doesn't believe he can be committed to his Christian faith and be a leader of the party, throughout the campaign he denied, or he was asked a lot of times, as you said, about his beliefs on homosexuality and gay sex, particularly whether it's a sin, and he denied that he thought it was eventually when pressed. Now it seems like he's standing up and he can't deal with both those sides of the argument. And there is an element, a strong element, to suggest that he has misled a lot of people. There will be people this morning that have voted for him to be their MP, have voted for the Liberal Democrats because of his leadership and because of some of the things that he said, and yet now he's standing up and saying, actually, I can't demonstrate those two parts of my life.
No, what he's saying
so he has misled them, and that's...
No, I'm sorry, that's a misunderstanding or a misrepresentation of the situation.
So you don't think he's misled people?
What he is saying, no, I absolutely don't. What he is saying is that because of the way that the media in particular constantly keep coming back to this, it has become a distraction for him, and for that reason he has decided to stand down. And again, look at what he said last night there. Look at the terms of his statement when he said that it was because of the determination to look at these things in this sort of detail. That it was the pressure that was being put on him, not his personal views or his conduct, that was leading him to stand down.
You know, Lord Paddock resigned as Home Affairs spokesman because of issues.
Well, I mean, I don't think Lord Paddock was actually specific about the reasons for his resignation. He said that he had a variety of concerns, and of course I completely respect Brian's decision, but, you know, that's one Liberal Democrat peer. I think that most people look at the way in which Tim has conducted himself as a leader, or did, and you know, he remains leader for the next 4 weeks. They see the way that he has brought us back to political relevance, and I think there still remains a great deal of support for him within the party.